Hi, good morning and good evening to everyone. So welcome to Mainframe DB2 tutorial session 2. So in this video, this would be the second tutorial under DB2. So continuation of the tutorial 1. As an application programmer, we use the tables, columns, rows and indexes. So what is a table? Table is a combination of rows and columns. Columns are called as attributes and rows are called as tuples. So every table is identified by unique table name and formed between 1 to 30 alphanumeric characters. The same way, every column is identified by unique column name formed between 1 to 30 alphanumeric characters. So every column should be created with data type length. So what are the different kinds of DB2 data types we have? We have like integer, small integer, decimal, char, varchar, date, time, timestamp, graph and var graphs. So these are the various DB2 data types we would be using. So let's talk about the differences between QMF and SPUFI. So before we go into the actual programming of a DB2, first the main thing we need to do is we need to do a lot of practice on SQL queries using provided tools like QMF or SPUFI. So before we work on QMF and SPUFI, just we need to understand the differences, what exactly the QMF and SPUFI are. QMF, it will be used to execute only one query at a time, and using SPUFI you can execute multiple queries at a time. So query is typed in QMF tool itself. Here the queries are stored in a PDS member and the results will be thrown in a PS. So using QMF you can process low volume of data. Here also it can process low and large volume of data. So SQL error code cannot be displayed using QMF, whereas you can see the error codes in the PS whenever a query is performed where it is stored. So when a query runs, results are displayed in the QMF tool itself, right? Results are displayed in PS. So no number of rows to be displayed can't be restricted. Number of rows can be displayed and can be restricted. So these are the basic difference we need to understand before we start using these tools. So how do we connect to the SPUFI or QMF? So on mainframe, with the following screen, you have all the tools installed on your mainframe system. So the various tools will be like DC, SPUFI, DCLgen. These are the different tools. Based on these options, you can select. If you select one, it will go to SPUFI SPUFI screen, and in the same way, if you select the QMF, it will go to QMF. If I select QMF, so you will be entering into the QMF screen. So based on the things, if you want to run a query, just type in a 6 query and then enter your command so that your query gets run on the screen. So in the same way, screenshot showing for SPUFI. So if you select SPUFI option over here, then it will go to the SPUFI screen. So what you need to do is you need to define your PDS member name where you run your queries, and your dataset name where the results are seen. So this is the way we practice both SPUFI and QMF by learning different queries. So once we are perfect with this query, then we go to an actual programming and we start coding. Either it's a COBOL DB2 or COBOL plus DB2 vSAM or online. We can write in both batch and online programs. So thank you for watching with this video. Have a great and wonderful day.